Mic check on me. I ain't coming to play with you today. I didn't come to play with you today. We got one more day, right? We got to maximize every moment, right? I didn't come to play today. You got a lot of information. You got a lot of excitement. Who ready to hit it out the park? Who ready to hit it out the park? Who ready to hit it out the park? All right. So here's the consensus. Districts, areas, regionals have a seat. The consensus is that everybody that's area senior, QFD, ED, the consensus is y'all way too cool. Y'all just too cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got an aerial view up here, right? These first 5 rows killing it. And y'all in the back act like y'all don't want to be wealthy. And energy, that's one. That's one. That's one. I need another one over here. I need another one over here. I need another one back there. I need another one back there. About time. About time. Look, man, I don't train duds. I don't train duds. You got to know the first step to anything is your enthusiasm. See, you've been like, where else are you going to go? You're going to go back to your normal life when you leave here. Ain't nobody going to be standing up playing music and cheering when you walk in the room and yelling and screaming. You can't bring your normal life here because you're already used to that normality. Does that make sense? So when you come here, you got to get out your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to stand up and clap and cheer and celebrate life, celebrate success, celebrate abundance, celebrate wisdom, celebrate intelligence, celebrate knowledge, celebrate acceptance, celebrate making wealth real. Don't be afraid, man. Some of y'all are way too cool. That's why your money chilling. I'm just telling you. Like, I was in the back. I worked my way from the back in 1997 all the way to the front and had my own stages for 25 years now because I was excited in the back of the room. I was excited, man. I was like, I will work my way. I can do what that guy's doing, right? I knew it. I was like, I can do what that guy's doing. But my energy and excitement had to be there first. Then your prospects will come because of your energy and your excitement. If y'all acting anything out there like you doing here, no wonder. I'm just being honest. We're in a room full of each other. Everybody's celebrating. You got music. You got trophies. You got plaques. You got medallions. You got checks. And you can't get crunk in here. I know you're not excited with prospects. I know you're not. I know you're not. Because look, how does it get better than this part? Energy is contagious. I don't have to explain it. I run, you run. Well, the same thing is true when you prospecting. The reason some of y'all not hitting grand slams is because, and you striking out, is because your energy is low when you prospecting. Let me tell you guys something. I spent 3 days last week virtually discussing fear and how to overcome your 6 basic fears. And I'm not going to talk about it today because I spent 3 days on it last week. But here's the reality of the situation. A lot of the things that you're afraid of never come to pass, and most of your fears are self-imposed. Your prospect not going to ask you half the things you think they're going to ask you. You're just afraid of striking out. You're afraid of striking out. Those of us that make a lot of money, we're just not afraid of striking out. Here's what I know for sure. In baseball, if you .33, you go to the Hall of Fame. That means for every 3 pitches, you hit 1. And I'm not talking about a home run. I'm talking about you hit the ball. You just made contact. You go to the Hall of Fame and make millions of dollars if you hit 1 out of every what? 3. Now, those of y'all that play baseball, don't judge my form. I ain't never played. I just look good. I don't even know how to I know the legs be supposed choke up or something, right? Choke up on something. I don't know. But what I do know is that Hall of Fame is 1 out of 3. So how you ever going to get to the Hall of Fame if you scared to even talk to 1? Look, if you bat like .28 or a 0.25, you're a multimillionaire. You're a multimillionaire. Some of you guys are afraid to get your nose in, not nose, your nose, plural, no, out the way. Get your nose out the way early, because I'm telling you, when we have 1 million distributors, you don't want to be trying to get it together then. So you got to go ahead and load your bases up and go ahead and start getting your mistakes what? Out the way. Give me that slide, Eric. The problem with most of you guys, you don't realize that it's all a game. The reason I have so much fun in the business, I treat it like a game. It's all a game to me. See, there are 2 conversations being had at all times. Your prospect giving you a bunch of excuses. You're always selling. They're selling you their excuses. You're trying to sell them your dream. You're not selling the business. You're selling them your dream. I'm not selling you my business. I'm selling you my dream. When I'm talking to you, you buying me. You're not buying MWR. When I'm talking to you, you buying me. If I paint my dream big enough, you're going to get wrapped up into my dream, and I'm going to elevate yours. So one or 2 things going to happen. I'm either going to sell you my dream, or you're going to sell me your excuses. We both selling. Now, my job is not to win and get you to buy into my dream. My job is to make my dream so big enough you get swept up in it. That doesn't happen if you don't load these bases. See, Jim Rohn said it best. If you do something long enough, a ratio must appear. It has to. A ratio is what? I'm 1 for 2. I'm 50 what? Percent. Ratio, I'm 1 for 3. 33 what? Percent. I'm 1 for 4. 25 what? Percent. That means I'll be 2 for 8, 3 for 12, 4 for 16, 5 for what? 20. I got 5 people. But what some of you guys do, when the ratio reverses and you go no, 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 you stop the ratio. So your 1 for 4 was coming. It's just that your 3 came first. Your 1 for 4 was coming. But instead of yes, see, here's what y'all think. You think it's yes, no, 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 yes, no, 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 yes, no, no, no. So you're trying to start with a yes. It's the opposite. It's no, 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 yes, no, 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 yes. That's why most of y'all quit at no. So in life, here's how it really works. All the negative come first to see if you deserve the positive. That's what it is. So if it was yes, you would think life was easy. Then you get crushed with the next 72 no's. If I get a yes and 72 no's, chances are I'm not going to stick around for my next what? Yes. But God said, no, no, no. We got to put you through some stuff first. No, 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 reward. No, 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 reward. No, dang. Choke up, do whatever y'all say. No, dang. No, dang. But I'll be back. See, the game don't say, don't the players rotate back in eventually? It didn't say when you struck out, you just go to the dugout and stay. You like, all right, I see what he's throwing this time. He's throwing curves or whatever. I got him. Bow. Not home run yet, single. We lucky we get a foul. Let's just touch it. Boop, foul, dang. Ain't a foul a strike unless a foul can't strike you out. But those are strikes, right? So you hit, now you finally making contact. Boop, but it keep going out the gate, out the post, or out the line. Foul, am I right? But that's 2 strikes. You're like, but I made contact. So? The rules are the rules. I don't care that you finally hit the ball. If you didn't hit it in the right spot, it ain't a single. You finally, first we struck out. Next time we hit it, all fouls. 2 fouls. Then he threw a perfect pitch and you didn't swing, so that's a what? Strike. You out again. Perfect prospect. Came right across. But because you so used to fouling out, you didn't even talk to him. You didn't even talk to him because you worried about the foul balls. Now here comes the perfect one. Charles Ivory coming right up the middle. You letting it go right by because you've been fouling out. Go to the dugout. You come back up. Strike one. Strike two. Three. Pop! You like. Boop. Out. And I'm talking about one of those against the wall. And baseball players so cool. They be like, nope. Like, dang. So the first time you came up, you didn't even hit the ball. In fact, you let a superstar go what? The second time you came up, no, the first time you came up, you didn't do nothing, not even fouls. Second time you came up, 2 fouls, 1 superstar went what? By. Third time you came up, it looked good. Bam! Up in the air. They don't even blink. Out. Man. You don't see baseball players go, man, come on, man, let it go. You see I'm struggling? He's supposed to just let it go. Nah, he got a job to do what? 2. Your prospects got a job. They got to steal your dream from you. Their job is to steal your dream. Because if I watch your dream come true, then that means my dream can come true. And I don't believe I can make my dream come true. So I got to make sure yours don't, so we both cannot believe. Wow. Man, finally, you're going to get your butt up there. You've seen these balls before now. You know what he's doing. Because now you know his pattern. He think you weak on the inside. He think you know, they had these little zones. Now they start studying you, right? Boop. Ground ball. Out. You got to go back again. Finally, the scenario is going to present itself where you got 3 people on base. Now the bases are what? Loaded. But it took you 4 rounds. I'll say 3 because I don't know baseball that well. It took at least 3 rounds or rotations. Now I'm talking about like you went up there at least 3 times in the game for you at bats. You went up there at least 3 times in order for this scenario to even present itself. Other people got people on base for you until it's your turn. See, you ain't got to be the best right now. We're going to load your bases for you. Now, when it's your turn, I need a grand what? Slam. See, some of you guys, we're going to load your bases for you. Real estate videos, makeover videos, buzz calls, peak interest videos, income shifting videos, whatever we load up, it don't matter if when it's your turn, you're not prepared. Some of y'all not even going to swing. We can do, let me tell you something. I don't care what kind of excitement you get. Some of the mortgage stuff may have been over your head. Some of the real estate stuff may have been over your head. Some of my Schedule C stuff may have been over your head. Some of the app stuff may have been over your head. It doesn't matter. MWR going to load your bases up for you. We just need you to put prospects in the on-deck circle. I got to get you to see this. If there is somebody you have not talked to, the question is why? If you were not afraid, it would be done already. If you were not afraid, it would be done already. So the question I got for you is why haven't you talked to everybody you know? Now here's the good news. We do that just to get the people we know out the way. So at least you won't be able to say, I didn't tell you. Let's get these people out the way. You got to use a technique called grouping. See, some of you guys aren't grouping. You'll be surprised who's in your face that you haven't told about it yet because you're assuming they don't want to know about it. 5 friends, 5 family members, 5 neighbors, 5 coworkers. That's 20 people right there if you just group people. Don't think about people like Ann, Bob, Sue, James, Sally. Who are 5 of my friends? Then your brain goes, let me put friends in that section. Who are 5 of my coworkers? Who are 5 of my what? Neighbors. Who are 5 of my family members? Who are 5 frat? Who are 5 friends of my significant other? Now you got 30 people to at least mow around. But what some of you guys are doing, let me see, I don't really know nobody. We got Steve, we got Bob. I don't know. No, you do. You can't be 18 and above talking about you don't know nobody. So let's just stop that madness right now. You can't be 18 and above talking about you don't know nobody. Now, you may need to change your circle, and I'm not judging your past. Some of us had a past where we were like, Ryan, I don't want to know them no more. I get that. I had to change my circle too. But here's what I do know. You get in business for the people you don't know. You did not open your business for the people that you know. If I open up a dry cleaners or a McDonald's or a barbershop, I'm not opening a barbershop to cut my friend's hair. I could have done that at home. I'm opening a barbershop because I know if I build it, they will. So I'm opening a barbershop or restaurant or nail salon or daycare with the expectation that people I know will bring other people. If you had a traditional business, you're not opening up a restaurant so your family can come eat. So why do y'all open up this business and expect all your friends to be the ones to take you to the top? They not. So I got 5 friends of my significant other, 5 social media friends, 5 business owners I support, 5 employees I frequent. Now I'm building new what? Relationships. See, when you go to a restaurant, see if you can get the same. Ask about, is so-and-so in again? You ain't got to pick her the first time. I build rapport over time. My dry cleaner, he's starting to get to know me. We talked about the pandemic. He's like, man, I've been here 3 years, never late on rent. They wouldn't even give me a break. I'm like, man, it's crazy out here. Now I got it. Last time I went in there, we started talking about travel. He was trying to go back home to his country. Then I told him I had already been there. Like, we just started talking. He's starting to get to know me. Now, when I pique his interest next time, it's easy. Because I build relationships with some of the same business owners I support. Let me be honest with you. The businesses that you frequent, or the person that frequents you, like your lawn man, right? How are you not piquing the people you giving money to? How? If anything, I need to talk to the person that do my nails, that cut my grass, that cut my hair. I at least need to let them know that. Let me tell you something. And I don't mean this from a vain perspective, but most employees, I'm telling y'all right now, when you interact with somebody that's at work, they don't want to be there. So how you not talking to somebody that's working? Because you can at least, I'm not saying everybody hate their job. Understand the context. I'm not speaking pessimistically. What I mean is if a person is working, typically they would love something else, typically. So why don't you at least offer it till they tell you they happy? I'm going to give you a guaranteed one. When you see somebody at work and you prospecting, tell them this. Say, I bet you doing a good job. I bet you making all the money. They be like, they start beatboxing. Write this down. You build them up, they tear themselves down. I'm giving you some techniques that's going to work. When a person is working and you're trying to load your bases, say, man, you're doing a good job. I bet you're making all the money. They're going to beatbox, yes. They're going to be like, nah, you're not. I don't understand. You will be even better at what I do. What do? You're at work right now. I'm gone. exchange numbers via text, and I'm what? I'm gone. Y'all know my favorite line? Text me. That's how I get your number without you thinking I'm flirting, without you thinking I want something other than business. Text me. Let's collaborate, see if we got some synergy, and let's see if we can align some things. Now, believe it or not, you starting to get up to bat. See, we're still in the on deck what? See, some of y'all think you on base. You're not even up to bat yet. How you at home plate ready to swing and you ain't talking to nobody in 2 months? How? See, here's what I learned a long time ago. Some of us, when real estate dropped and when the new tax company and all this stuff drops, we got people we calling back because we keep our on deck circle what? Full. People are already ready to come up. See, for those that don't know, in baseball, the on deck circle is where the guy is, he practicing. Am I right, Jay? He over there swinging, warming up. So some of us got prospects that's warming up all the time. They stay warm. So when we drop something, I just call them, hey, remember I know you said this. I follow up with people that's already, I already got them warm what? Up. This what some of y'all doing. The real estate announcement done drop. You like, oh, shoot, let me put on my shoes. You're not even at the field. You're not even at the game. You at home. Some of us been consistent. We just been striking out. I've been striking out all year. Shoot, I don't care. Something coming right down the middle. Some of y'all at home. Oh, shoot, let me get. Do it still fit? You don't even know if your hat fit. So when announcements drop, you can't take advantage of it because your momentum gone. That's right. I don't care what your title is. I don't care if you're regional, district, whatever. Your momentum gone. Because you gave up swinging when things didn't go your way, and you forgot you had a bunch of us that could have helped you load the bases. You forgot. Don't stop swinging. Say it. Don't stop swinging. Again. Don't stop swinging. One more time. Don't stop swinging. Yeah. So we got to be in the on-deck circle what? Warming up. No, your prospects, I'm sorry. You got to get your butt at home plate. But you got to have the on-deck circle of prospects what? Warming up. So you got to start prospecting. After lunch, I'm going to do a drill till you get tired of it called the art of listening. It's going to show you how everything begins with you listening. See, if you notice, everything says listen to 5 to 10 people you know. Because if you're not prospecting, you're not listening. When you're talking, you're only saying something that you already know. When you're listening, you're gathering information that you can use to help that person. You see the difference? So you have to be good. I said listen to 10 to 50 people you know. Listen to 10 to 50 people you will what? I am a great listener. See, in school, you were taught to talk. That's all you were taught. Just talk, talk, talk. They teach you how to present. They teach you how to write. They teach you how to express yourself. You didn't have one course on listening to other people. And some of y'all, you don't even listen. You just listen long enough to say what you got to say. So you're really not even listening in. You waiting to get your point in. I wish they would shut up so I can talk. No, if they shut up, you're going to stop learning. Write that down. If they get quiet, I stop learning. So my job is to get as much out of you as possible. Man, and eventually you're going to throw me one right up the what? Right up the middle. Woo! I've been listening to you for 30 minutes. When I picked that young man at the bank, he was just loading me with information. Load me with information. I'm 26. I'm young. I've been here. I work at the bank. I love people like you. I hate that we don't collab more. I was like, this is a sharp young man right here. This is going to be easy. I ain't even had to put all my energy behind it. I bunted. He was just giving me easy ones. He threw a softball. He threw it under. Because I was just listening. By the time he was ready, I was like, boo, I see you Friday. Because I'm an excellent, what? Listener. Now, finally, we up to bat. We got people in the on-deck circle swinging. Now we up to the plate. It's time to get to first. Some of y'all not even in the arena. Some of y'all not even in the game. You got to get on home plate. Quanah, start prospecting. Christy, prospect more. Charles, double it up. Raise your hand in this room if you know you really could do more. Then why aren't you? You think you got all your life to get this done? You know you could do more. You know you could be more consistent. You know you ain't got no fears. You just have gotten into a habit of talking yourself out of productivity. That's a habit you got to break. You got a habit of procrastinating. You got a habit of creating self-imposed limitations. You got a habit of self-destruction. You got a habit of letting the old you pop back up. Those are habits. The only way to bring about new habits is to plant new seeds in the present that manifest in the future. Because right now, your past is controlling you. Your past is controlling you. The only way to get to national director is to plant new seeds now that you have to water, and they will grow in the near future. But what happens is you plant new seeds for 1 week. Habits take time. Just like the bad habits you got now take time. It takes time to flip those over. But the longer you delay flipping those over, all you're doing is pushing them down. They're already going to take enough time for you to fix. Let me ask you a question. If I take some seeds, I plant them into the ground, I water them, eventually some type of plant or flower is going to germinate. Am I right? Grow. Am I right? First, it's got to grow. It's got to grow down before you see anything what? Up. So let's take some apples. I plant some apple seeds. I do what I got to do. Do you know God has it worked out where you don't even have to do nothing? The right elements, the right soil, the right light, the right water, the universe says it must grow. He don't need your help. He don't need you to do nothing. You throw the right seeds in the right soil, something's going to grow. So if you plant the right seeds in your mind, it's going to grow. This is your soil. What is your fertilizer? You got the soil, what you fertilizing it with? So if I take some apple seeds, I throw them out there. The universe puts the right things in place. Eventually, an apple tree is going to grow. Now, the limbs aren't going to be strong enough to support the apple. That's why they grow over what? Time. They grow over time once the limbs become strong enough to at least what? Support it. Now, after a while, some of them going to be rotten, some of them going to fall. But even the ones that are bad, the seeds are taken to hopefully bring about new what? Growth. Eventually, you got a seed, a tree, apple, fruit. Seed, tree, apple, which is fruit. Now, eventually, you got an orchard. You started with some seeds. Now you got several what? Trees. At what point do you cut the trees down? Never. So if I got a seed, a plant, apples, orchard. Seed, tree, apple, orchard. Some of y'all cut the tree down before you grow the orchard. It all starts here. Why you're not asking questions to see if this person is worthy of your business, I don't know. Because I'm asking you questions to see if I like you. I'm not talking to you to see if you like this. I don't need you to like this. I was talking to Jaquana this morning. And you never know who inspires you. Jaquana said Nashea gave an awesome quote the other day. Nashea said, I'm not trying to get you in something. I'm trying to get you out of something. People always think you're trying to get them in something. I've been doing this 25 years. I ain't heard nothing that strong in a long time. I'm not trying to get you in something. I'm trying to get you out of something. I'm trying to see if I like you enough to share with you what I got. You can't offer me much or nothing. That's not my arrogance. I'm saying that's my posture. Where's Michelle? Strong quote, sis. Strong. 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 So you never know who you're inspiring. Nashea is an SD, inspiring a regional. Quanta said, I like that quote. I'm not trying to get you in nothing. I'm trying to get you out of something. So when I'm piquing your interest, I'm just asking you what? Questions. If you don't answer them properly, I don't pique you. See, what some of you guys are doing, we're going to do this all afternoon. You asking questions, and you're looking for them to say the right thing for you to pique them. Their answers tell you if they're the right person for you to pique. So the young man, his answers were perfect. I ain't say nothing about MWR. He still don't know what we do. He been texting me all weekend. Oh, hey, man, let's collaborate as soon as you can next week. I'm like, you still don't know what we do. Right. Now I know y'all like, he came to something big, this and that. No, I would have did the same thing had we just, I just had casual conversation because I'm now starting to pique his interest. Make sense? Let me give you an example. I'll be honest with y'all. Just follow me on this. It may take me a week before I actually tell you about the business. But I'm still telling somebody about the business every day because my base is loaded. See, I didn't tell him about the business. This week, I'm on the people I told last week. He'll hear about it next week. See, when you funnel full, somebody on each base at all times. This is some of y'all doing. Here's what you messing up. You finally going to hit one. Boom. Nobody going to catch it. You're going to run the first. Your prospect going to run the first. And you're going to try to send him to second. And then he's going to get the second. And you're going to work on him getting the third. Then he's going to get the third. You're going to be all month. I get him the first. Then I get another one 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 the first. So I got a whole bunch of people fighting for room. I got about 8 people on first base. Now, when I hit mine, boop, all them advanced. And I got more people in the on-deck circle coming up. Now, my videos, my webinars, my conference calls, Andama on Monday, Financial Edge on Thursday, they getting y'all around. I'm a good loader. See, y'all trying to get them around, peek them. You trying to throw the ball in, catch it, peek them again. Man, Brian, boy, y'all talk about the system. That ain't it. What you doing ain't it. The system is I get you in the on-deck circle by art of what? I ask you a question. Have you ever heard of? I get you the first. Video take you around. Expert take you around. Text message take you around. Conference call take you around. Meanwhile, I got 8 more of you going around. My job is to load up home and first. Not you, because you was taught to work hard. I was taught to leverage since I was 19. I was taught to leverage since I was 19. Brian, you leverage other people's time. That way you can enjoy your life. And then we help them understand the art of leverage. And those who get it, we all enjoy our lives together. See? Guys, if I don't get nothing else in your head today, you're going to get this today. Your job is to listen and prospect and get them to what? First. We bring them in. One thing we can't do, though, we can't load them up for you. Now, Brian, what y'all got now? I'm introverted. Here you go. Here you go. Nothing wrong with an introvert. Nothing wrong with an introvert. I'm actually introverted. When I'm not on stage, you wouldn't believe it. I'm very quiet. I go home. I'm by myself. I have no problem with that. I'm very introverted. I'm an introverted extrovert. But I know how to come out of that because when I was an introvert and wasn't talking to nobody, I learned that I couldn't get no resources because nobody knew me. And everything you need, somebody else had. There's nothing you going through somebody ain't been through. Nothing. So I was like, I got to start listening, first to the voice of God, second to people. They can tell me their problem. I got a solution. I provide a solution to their problem. I don't care if they join the business. I educated them and exposed them on a solution to a problem they told me about. If they start moonwalking out of that problem, they're not the person I'm trying to work with. Because you just told me you had a problem. Now, if you're not trying to fix it, I'm not your guy. Everybody repeat after me. Have you ever heard of? That should be you. That's my typo. Have you ever heard of? Pick any of those things. MWR. They're going to say what? No. Financial makeovers. They're going to say what? No. The rules of the wealthy. No. They think they know them. They don't. Income shifting. They're going to say what? No. Asked a young lady the other day, you ever heard of fibs? Y'all say, what's fibs? Oh, we flip, invest, and buy and sell real estate. I flipped it on y'all. She don't know what fibs is. I made one up on it, y'all. You ever heard of fibs? What's fibs? Oh, I flip, invest, buy, and sell real estate. Fibs. And that ain't no lie. See, the difference with me and you, I be playing games on these fools. I'm trying to see if you fit my swag. I don't need you in nothing. I'm trying to see if you're a quality person for me. You ain't never heard of fibs, and I be messing with them. No, what's fibs? You talking about like a lie? No, fibs. You ain't heard of fibs. I just made it up. Man, give me your number. You got to know about fibs. Fibs is everywhere. It's bigger than Corona. What is fibs? I'm going to tell you when you call me. Trust me. It ain't no lie. Go Google it. Fibs. What is fibs? I'm the only one who know about fibs. Because I made it up when I talked to you. My point to you guys is have fun. Y'all too strict, rigid. No, Brian, got to be professional. Got to know, make sure I'm doing something. You ain't heard of fibs? Come on, man. You got to know about fibs. What is it? I flip, invest, buy, and sell real estate. You ever heard of fibs? It ain't even a real acronym. I put that up there to mess with y'all. My point is, you can keep it. My point is, you have the posture to make the prospect feel however you want them to feel. When they tell you a problem, you know what you can say? You know what? Your solution might be fibs. You might need to use fibs. What is fibs? I can't explain it to you. I know how to fix that. I was playing with them letters, Chris. I was like, we got to make something out of that. Everybody know a noun. I mean, what do you call it? A vowel. Ain't but one vowel in it, right? That's the I, right? So I was like, you can't do sifts. We can't do biffs. Fibs. Now I got people thinking that's real. Because they don't know. Because you said, have you ever heard of? See, that have you ever heard of opens the door for whatever you're trying to tell them. And you already got them on the job that we're assuming everybody doesn't what? Like. So they're already in a position for you to help them get off the job, especially if you can get them to beatbox. You must be making all the money. Not me. Now you got them beatboxing. You provide them with fibs. We do the rest. Why y'all not low on your bases? You get it? To my leaders, areas, districts, y'all have gotten so smart now. Remember the good old days when you used to just peek and be like, Brian, can you talk to him? And neither one of us knew what we was talking about? You was actually better when you was broker. You were better. Because now you feel like you got a story and all that. You still need to be better at feeling like the system works, because when you know the system works, it builds your posture as a trainer to tell your team. But leaders, I'm giving y'all a real secret. Districts, regionals, let me give you a secret. When you stop doing it, you can't train on it as good. You can't. That's why I still can train on it, because I be bringing them in left and right every day. My on deck circle's still tight, so I know it still works. When you get away from it and you start becoming too much of a pro, it's hard for you to walk that new QFD through it, because you ain't done it in 2 years. I'm telling y'all, man, these first 3 rows, I'm telling y'all, if y'all get back to where you was peaking and pat and really doing the system, you're going to find the flaws. And when you find the flaws in the system, you help me tweak it. And when you find the flaws in yourself, that means you now can see it in somebody what? It's hard to do that when you're not doing that no more. That's what makes me such an effective trainer. It's because I'm so into the system, that's why I can be like, oh, no wonder you ain't doing this, because because yesterday somebody told me that now, because I'm still right there in it like day one. So I can teach it. I can do baseball analogies. I can do car analogies or whatever, because I'm actually still in it. I haven't gotten so big that I work you all by myself. The other day on Damo, did we do a 3-way? Now I ain't going to hit them with everybody. And I ain't going to lie to you, there's certain people I can't close on my own. But I also make sure that when I'm working with my new person, we running the system together so I can make sure it ain't got no flaws in it, so I can tweak it. How y'all think we come up with better scripts and better approaches? Because we working the what? The system. I hit a Damo with a 3-way the other day. What's my point? Doesn't matter what we do. Y'all get out of the habit of thinking things don't change. Now, Brian, we used to text this. Now we're texting that. Your prospect don't know. There was still a peak. We're just making it better. Brian, you said send this link. He always changes it. No, it ain't we always changing something. The business will always be prospect, peak and pass, present, plug, and promote. Prospect, peak and pass, present, plug, and promote. Prospect, peak, pass, present, plug, and promote. The business will always be prospect, peak and pass, present, plug, and promote. Prospect, peak and pass, present, plug, and promote. Prospect, peak and pass, present, plug, and promote. The system will always be prospect, peak and pass, present, plug, and promote. Now, how we tweak that don't matter. Because you're not tweaking it, we're not tweaking the whole foundation of what we do. We're saying this is a better link than this one. Let's put this link first. Instead, it was on pass. Now let's make it peak. See, a person that's not a leader looks at that and goes, here he goes. See, we just had the whole team doing this. No, you had your whole team doing prospect, peak and pass, present, plug, and promote. The leader that's not soluble and flexible and don't understand that as we grow, things have to get better and better and better, you might well strike out now.